What's up, what's up, what's up? How's everybody doing tonight? Let me add something over here, y'all. Let me pin this. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me go on the live stream and pin something on there. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Don't forget, as soon as you hit the stream, go ahead. Let me pin this here. Go ahead and hit that like button. Thank you all for joining Thursday live. Y'all know how we do it. Let me go to the Facebook real quick. Give me a second, y'all. How's everybody doing tonight? Thursday night. We back to our Thursday night lives, man. We had a few Friday nights. We back to Thursdays. Good to see y'all all again. Don't forget, hit that like button down below as soon as you join. Really appreciate it. Let me see where. Let me put this on Facebook here really quick. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second here. All right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. All right. There we go. There we go. We on Facebook. How's everybody doing tonight? Thanks for joining the stream. I see Diamond Onyx is here. Diamond, thanks for joining. Jason is here. Jason, thanks for joining the stream. And also, oh, the mic is, oh, hold up. I forgot to hit the mic. Thank you, y'all. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. Oh, man. Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. There we go. There we go. There we go. The levels are good. The levels are good. The levels are good. Levels are good. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, Jason, for that. Thank you, Diamond. Thanks for joining the stream. I see Blocker Time is here. Blocker, thanks for joining the stream. I forgot to hit the button, y'all. My bad, y'all. Blocker, what's up, brother? You know it's good to see you every Thursday night. We back to Thursday night. Jason said, what up, Playboy? What's up? What's good? Diamond said, bars. Diamond, what's going on? Thanks for joining the stream. We got the sound working now. I see the sound levels are working down below. All right, y'all. First off, before we get started tonight, we did a video where we did a review of these products. The name of the product is in the chat. It's pinned there. The name of the company, Izora Productions. They're located out here in New York. So if you're in New York and you want to order some West Indian cocktails for your home for the holidays, hit them up. Izora Productions. I'm enjoying some tonight. This is the Pineapple Dream. It's delicious. Don't forget, as soon as you join the stream, hit that like down below. Like the video. Really appreciate it. Let's get into the chat, man. Tonight we're gonna be talking about the top 5 rap albums of 2021, y'all. It's almost the end of the year, y'all. It's December. Next, right in January, we're gonna be getting the Grammys. But at the end of December, you know, most hip hop sites are gonna start giving you their top 5s, top 3s, top 10s. So it's almost that time where we should start talking about the best rap albums of 2021. We're going to do that here tonight. I need y'all to drop in the comments who you think has the best rap album of 2021. So y'all go ahead, hit that chat down below. Let me know who you think has the best rap album of 2021. Also, we're going to be talking tonight about the next Verzuz matchup. Who do you want to see in the next Verzuz matchup? Who should be in the next Verzuz matchup? What city should we have the next Verzuz matchup in? Woo! I can't tell y'all how good this drink is, man. Pineapple Dream, y'all. Don't forget, we did a video on this. Go watch the video with the review. The whole gang was together doing the review. The Pineapple Dream is fire, yo. Shout out to Izora Productions. I might have to hit him up again and get another batch right before Christmas. See what's going on in the chat tonight. I see Triborough is here. Triborough, salute. Thanks for joining the stream. Jason already dropped in there King's Disease 2. I'm gonna go to the Instagram page real quick. We post this up on the Instagram page. Jason responded on the Instagram page. King's Disease 2, Exodus, Wreckage Manor, Do or Die 2, and the Off Season. So these are Jason's 5. This is a good top 5, yo. This is a good 5 albums, yo. King's Disease 2. Nas did his thing back to back. Exodus, I really did enjoy DMX's album, man. I really wish that, I really wish DMX was still here to do some more touring, to promote this album. I think this Exodus album was a really good album, really solid album from DMX. So King's Disease 2, Jason says, Exodus, Wreckage Manor. Wreckage Manor just came out, so I don't know if it's going to be in a lot of people's radar for top albums of the year, but it's solid, yo. Havoc did the production on there, and Styles P is on there. So Wreckage Manor with Styles P and Havoc, that's his 3rd album. Do or Die 2 from AZ. I like the album. I wanted a little bit more diversity from that album, but still, Do or Die 2 is a solid album from AZ. And Jason's 5th album, The Off Season, which is it's tied for my favorite album of the year. The Off Season 2 was an amazing album as well. So y'all go down below, man. Hit the comments. Let me know what are your top 3 or top 5 rap albums of the year. I know Triborough also dropped his 5 as well. Let me go to the community page real quick. I saw a few put in there. Hold up. I saw somebody post their 5 as well. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna try to find it for y'all. I think Triborough had put his top 5 in there as well. So hit the comments down below. Let me know what y'all think about rap albums this year. Here's what I want to talk about, though. It seems that hardcore artists haven't really gone anywhere. You know, we've had the J. Cole's, the Kendricks, Styles P's been around, Jadakiss is still around, Jim Jones, older rapper, he's still around, Ransom is still around. So hardcore artists aren't going anywhere. But I've been seeing a lot of promotion when it comes to radio and some of these online shows. It seems like the mumble rap community, is getting a lot more coverage than the hardcore rap community. Let me know what y'all guys think about that. What do you think about the disparity with when you put the radio on, when you turn on the radio, when you go online, when you're seeing a lot of artists that are doing big numbers streaming, but when you listen to their albums, you're like, why isn't the radio, I think I know the answer, but I want to hear from you guys. Why isn't the radio, or why aren't these outlets pushing more of these hardcore albums like Nas, like the J. Cole, like the Rhapsodies, like the artists that could really rap, really rap? It seems like a lot of their music are getting pushed to the side for a lot of these songs that come now and die within a week. Let me hit the chat. Let me see what y'all talking about today. Clayton Phillips is here. Clayton, thanks for joining the stream. I see everybody here saying salute. Thank you. Don't forget, hit the like button as soon as you join. Tonight we're talking about your top 5 rap albums of 2021. Your top three. Give me three. Give me three. Give me five. Who y'all rocking with? I have a list of some of the albums that came out this year as well. I'm going to go through that list in a minute. Blocker Tom says, this is my top five. But my top two albums of 2021. Wait. Blocker says, here's not my top five, but my top two. So this is Blocker's two. Exodus from DMX and Soul on Fire from Federal Star. I have not listened to the Soul on Fire Federal Star album. Let me check. Let me check online. Let me go Tidal and see. Let me go Tidal. I didn't know that album. What's that called? Soul on Fire. Let me see if I can add that to my list. Hold on. Let's see if it pops up. Okay, it's not popping up. Let me put Federal Star's name in, and let me see if the album pops up there. Okay, I don't see the Soul on Fire. I'm gonna make a note of that, Blocker. I haven't listened to that album, but that Exodus album, really good album. Thank you for that, Blocker. Triborough says Russ Chomp 2 honorable mention. Russ is making a lot of noise this last week, yo. I saw Russ put out some stuff, and he had a song with some heavy hitter MCs on there, and I've seen him. He's doing his rounds on the circuit doing interviews. So Russ is doing some things lately. I'm gonna check out Russ. I'm not a big fan of him, but I'm gonna check him out. Triborough Gigolo. Triborough says, these kids in today's generation don't care about bars. That's super facts, yo. That's why the mumble rap is so popular. I'm going to go through some numbers in a few seconds, yo. Let me just read some more here. Triborough says, Wreckage Manor, honorable mention. Yes, Wreckage Manor. I've been listening to that album for the last few weeks. I've been bumping that. I'm definitely checking it out. And Blocker says, go to YouTube. All right, I'm going to check out that album, Blocker. Clayton says, I'll do it after the live show, Blocker. All right, let me go through some. I want to read you guys some stuff here. I want to read you guys some important stuff here. Jason, thanks for going on the IG and dropping that information. I want to read you guys a few pages here. Nearly a third of all streams in the US last year were of hip-hop and R&B artists. Let me repeat that. Nearly a third of all streams, calypso, reggae, pop, rock, a third of all streams were hip-hop and R&B. That's domination. Were hip-hop and R&B artists, as rock beat pop to second. So rock is number 2, pop is number 3, most popular streaming genres. So rap is knocking it out the box, streaming wise. I'll give you something else. Over 30% of all on-demand audio and video streams in the US last year were of tracks by R&B and hip-hop artists. That's according to the new stats from Industry Monitor MRC data. So this is the Industry Monitor that's monitoring all of the streams, and these are the numbers they're giving you. A third of all streaming music was rap and R&B, alright? In the case of on-demand video streams, the R&B hip-hop category actually claimed over a third of all plays. So 33.9% was only rap and R&B, dominating streams, right? These stalling figures meant that R&B hip-hop category increased in market share of total album equivalent sales in the US in 2020, which takes into account physical sales, digital sales, and streaming. Physical sales, digital sales, and streaming are all dominated by rap and R&B. And every time we watch the Grammys, every time you watch the Grammys, the rap category is buried in the show. It barely gets noticed. They highlight country, they highlight pop, they highlight all of these other genres. All of these other genres when you watch the Grammys. And when you watch iHeart, when you watch MTV and all those stuff, all the other genres dominate those shows. But the data is telling you that rap and R&B is running the charts. Hold up. Meanwhile, rock was the second most popular genre in the US in 2020, both across all platforms, all formats, and across all demand streaming platforms. Rock claims 16.3% of on-demand audio streams in the US last year, ahead of pop at 13%. So rap and R&B had 33 point something percent. Rock had 16%, so more than double. And pop had 13%. I'm gonna read you one last piece of this here. Among the big winners of the years in MRC study, Taylor Swift album sales, Roddy Ricch blockbuster single, country music streaming, Latin pop, and the vinyl boom. Vinyl is still selling, y'all. So even though a lot of streams are selling, album sales, vinyl sales are still high. To the surprise of many, the pandemic seemed to have ended up being a boon for streaming. We all know that. The pandemic came in, people are locked in, you're not getting out. What are you going to do? Watch TV, listen to music. So the pandemic did help in streaming. Music streaming was down in the early days of the pandemic, but that turned around in a big hurry as quarantine went on. So much so that the year 2020 ended up a streaming record in America, increasing 17% for the year to end with an unprecedented 872.6 billion streams. I say all that to say, Grammys, iHeart Music, whatever you call your award show, MTV, the numbers are there. And this was 2020 numbers. You guys cannot keep pushing hip hop to the back. And more artists need to do something about this because this data is out there. I challenge you, go watch one of those iHeart ceremonies. Let's see when they start the rap category, when those shows begin. Go watch the MTV Music Awards. Go see when the first rap artist comes out to do a rap song, or when they present the first rap category. Leading the way is always pop, country, alternative. The data's there, y'all. 33.9% rap and R&B. Y'all, hit the comments down below. I'm gonna hit some of the comments. I see Sarah's here. Sarah, thanks for joining the stream. I know tonight there's a Knicks game on tonight, so Sarah's gonna be double dipping, catching the Knicks game. Don't forget, y'all, tonight we're drinking Izora Productions Pineapple Dream. If you're on IG, go check out their page on IG. This is their holiday home. This is their back home cocktails. And tonight I'm drinking the Pineapple Dream. The Pineapple Dream is amazing. Let me hit some of the comments. G Mafia is here. G Mafia, thanks for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Eric Stone is here. Eric, thanks for joining the stream. I see Sarah is sending some emojis in the chat. Thank you for the emojis, Sarah. Appreciate it. I'm going to go back up to Triborough's comment. Triborough says, Wreckage Manor, honorable mention. I'm loving that album right now. G Mafia said, where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Brooklyn's in the house. G Mafia is here. Let's get it. Let's see what's going on with the chat, yo. Thank you all. Eric says, what's up? Jason says, honorable mention, Lloyd Banks, Curse of the Inevitable. I got that on my list. That's fact. That was a good album, man. Lloyd Banks dropped a hell of an album from being away so long, yo. If you haven't checked out that Lloyd Banks album, check it out. Thank you for that, Jason. G Mafia says, why did Drake remove himself from the Grammys? That is a good question. I saw them announce that. A week or some weeks back, and I am perplexed myself. If anybody knows why Drake did that, I don't know the answer to that. And if you don't know what G Mafia is talking about, Drake was in the running for the 5 best albums, for the 5 albums that are nominated for a Grammy. Certified Lover Boy. Excuse me. And he released a statement saying that he's pulling his album from the nomination. So it's no longer nominated. So now there's only 4 albums that are nominated. So I don't know why, G Mafia. I was reading around trying to find out. I couldn't. Triborough says, Stanley and Apollo Brown. That Apollo Brown joint is hard too. I listened to that. Black Light. Honorable mention, yes. Apollo Brown has been on my radar lately. I don't know why. I'm gonna start listening to more stuff from Apollo Brown. Block of Time says they need to go back to the overplayed radio days. The radio now is a lot of stuff gets played over and over and over. G Mafia says I pretty much like the new Drake album. I listened to the Drake album a few times and it was okay. It was okay. Triborough says, honorable mention, Remedy and Wu-Tang Clan. What did Wu-Tang Clan release this year? Let me know what Wu-Tang Clan released this year. I can't remember it. Maybe I'm forgetting. G Mafia says, cheers. Sarah says, salute. Salute to Sarah in the building. Triborough says, honorable mention, Jim Jones and Harry Fraud. That album was okay. I listened to that. And also, Dave East. Dave East had the Hoffa album with Harry Fraud also. But yeah, I listened to that Jim Jones, Harry Fraud album. Decent album. I liked it. G Mafia says, I sure did miss the CDs, cassettes, and vinyls. Again, vinyls is still selling heavy, yo. From what these reports are saying, vinyl numbers are doing really good. I thought CDs and vinyls were gonna go away when digital streaming started, but it's looking like vinyl is still staying steady, y'all. Shout out to vinyl. Sarah says the pandemic supports the stream and chill lifestyle. That is true. That is true. You don't have to go out. You don't want to go to the bars. You don't want to go out to where you normally go. You can just stay home, throw on some tunes, and just chill in the house, man. So yeah, that is facts. That is facts. Let me hit a few more comments before I go on. I'm gonna go to the bottom. Triborough says Remedy dropped an album with Wu-Tang members on different tracks. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm going to check that out. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me see. See if it's on Tidal. I'm gonna try to save it. I'm gonna try to save it so I can check it out later. Thanks for that. Triborough says, I think he pulled this album out the Grammys because he doesn't support them, and the whole thing with being sued for the Travis Scott Festival. When the album got nominated by the Grammys, how long before that did Drake pull it? I didn't know that. I didn't know that he doesn't support the Grammys. And the Travis Scott stuff, I'm gonna have to dig into that, Triborough. I didn't know Drake didn't support the Grammys like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to that. I'm gonna go through a list of some of the albums that I listened to this year. Some I thought were really good, Off the top, you know, we gotta start with Jason's album, man. Listen, y'all. If Nas wins, if Nas wins Grammy back to back, man, somebody gotta go check on Jason out there in Jersey, man, because he gonna go crazy, yo. If Nas Escobar wins back to back Grammys, Jason's gonna go crazy. I see Sarah says, "Send me a bottle for Christmas, please." All right, Sarah, don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna work on that. Again, Izora Productions, yo. I ordered a few bottles. We put a video up with us taste testing them. This is the Pineapple Dream. Sarah, I got you. I'm gonna send some your way. The Pineapple Dream is amazing. Thanks for that comment, Sarah. So, my list. King's Disease 2 from Nas. Autograph from Joel Ortiz. I really enjoyed that album as well. It needed to be a little bit more diverse, but Joel Ortiz gave us a pretty solid album. Florian 2 from Wale. Decent. He could have done better. Expensive Pain. Nobody's talking about Expensive Pain for Meek Mill. Nobody put that in the chat tonight. But again, Expensive Pain for Meek Mill. I thought it was a pretty solid album for Meek. Hitler Wears Hermes from West Side Gun. I thought it was okay. It wasn't a banger. You know, West Side Gun is one of those guys where I really can't listen to his whole album straight through. So, but shout out, album was decent. Again, Wreckage Manor, Styles P, Havoc. Donda album came out this year. I don't see y'all talking about Donda in the chat. Donda from Kanye West. I see Eric Stone. Eric Stone says, "Tree, your boy just had a kidney transplant, November 15th. Hit me with some info on the DM. Hit me, Eric, on the DM with that. Let me find out what's going on. Who you talking about on that? Thank you for that comment, Eric Stone. Donda, Kanye West. Again, the Hoffa album from Dave East. One of my favorite albums, Ghostin' from Styles P. Exodus, DMX. Someone just said The Curse of the Inevitable by Lord Banks. Another one of my favorite albums, The Off Season from J. Cole. CLB, y'all just talked about that, from Drake. Richer Than I Ever Been just came out a week ago, maybe, I think. Rick Ross. Jason said this, Do or Die 2, AZ. Snoop Dogg released The Algorithm. I don't see y'all talking about that. DJ Khaled's album, Khaled. And rounding off the ones I listened to this year, Call Me If You Get Lost from Tyler, the Creator. So those were most of the albums that I've been listening to in 2021. My two favorite albums this year, well, I'm going to give you my three. Let me give you my three favorite albums. Ghostin' from Styles P. I really enjoy that album. The Off Season from Drake. I really enjoy that album. And recently, Wreckage Manor. I'm really enjoying Wreckage Manor. I actually get up like and like the first 4 or 5 tracks on Wreckage Manor are amazing, man. So those are my top three albums I'm listening to right now for 2021. For the Grammys, I really want to see J. Cole take home the Grammy. I don't think he will. I was thinking that Drake was going to win it, but since Drake pulled himself out, I think Nas has a chance of winning this. It's either between Donda, which is not a good album, but it's the Grammys we're talking about here. So I think it's either between Donda, King's Disease 2, and The Off Season. I think one of those 3 albums is going to take it. Again, thank you for the sticker, Sarah. I see the sticker up there. Appreciate it. Oh, it's a super chat. Oh, it's a $20 super chat. Don't forget, y'all, if you want to support the channel, don't forget, hit the PayPal, hit the super chat down below, hit the PayPal link, support the channel. Again, back to back, Sarah, thank you for the super chat, $20. We appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me read a few comments over here. I'm going to go back to Sarah's comment before we move on. Sarah said, the pandemic supports the stream and chill lifestyle. And that is super, super facts. Me, when I was staying home, when I wasn't going anywhere, I was just watching movies and bumping music throughout the day. So that is facts. Triborough said, I could care less about streaming. It's physical media strictly for me. Triborough, I'm on the same vibe. But here's the thing, what's going on. Maybe like 2 years ago, I always buy my CDs at either Best Buy or like Target. You know, there used to be other stores before, but recently it's Best Buys and Target. Here in New York City, Best Buy has pulled their CD collection. So you go into Best Buy now, you probably won't find CDs anymore. You'll find DVDs, you'll find Blu-rays and stuff like that. But here in New York City, the Best Buys and the Targets, it's almost non-existent to find CDs. So I've been relegated to actually ordering my CDs through Amazon now. So ever since that started declining, I'm really doing more streaming now, which I don't want to. I'd rather have the physical content. But here in New York City, I go to a lot of Best Buys and Targets. I cannot find CDs anymore, especially with some of these new CDs coming out, rap that I want to purchase. They're just not there. But I'm with you, man. Physical media. I'm not a streaming fan. Physical media all the way. Again, Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Triborough said, let's go Knicks. That's right, Knicks are playing tonight. I think we're playing the Rockets tonight. I got to catch the end of that game. Let me go down. Let me see what Blocker said. The last time I heard a song overplayed on the radio was my favorite song by Kanye West, Can't Tell Me Nothing. Banging song. And again, Triborough gave the remedy for that. I'm going to check out that Remedy album. I'm going to check that out as well. Triborough says, haven't heard Meek's new album yet. Wow. Meek's album has been out for a while. It starts off with, I think, a sample from one of the Nas, I think it's the Hate Me Now from Nas. It starts off with a song from that. G-Mafia says, did the Firm reunite on the new Nas album? No, they did not. The Firm only had that reunited song on the first album. They did not do one of those Firm songs on King's Disease 2. Did the Firm reunite on the new Nas album, or were those recorded unreleased vocals of Foxy Brown? It's probably new stuff from Foxy Brown, but they didn't do a song with like AZ, Nas, Cormega on this album. Triborough said, Donda was on my top 5 this year. Woo! Tribor's enjoying Donda. Okay. I thought Donda was just a little bit, it just wasn't rap for me. It just, I don't know, man. Kanye just ain't been doing it for me lately with his music. Jason says, G-Mafia, they reunited for one song, all new verses. Oh, what song are y'all talking about on the Nas album? Whoa. Hold up. And I was just bumping the Nas album today, too. I was just bumping King's Disease 2 today. Wait, hold up. What song y'all talking about? What song y'all talking about is on this new album? I don't remember the Firm being on the new album. Put me on, yo. Let me know what song y'all talking about. Triborough says, it's between Kanye or Nas for the Grammy. Cole could steal it. I would love to see J. Cole win a Grammy. But Nas has been pushing. Nas has been doing this thing. Nas can get this second Grammy, y'all. Sarah says, super chat. Gotta support. Love it. Thank you. Let me hit the bottom of the comments. Triborough says, you gotta buy the albums off Amazon, Discog, and eBay now. Okay. Yeah, I usually check Amazon. I never use Discog. And I'm not a big fan of eBay. But I'm gonna check out that. Alright, y'all. So we're talking top 5 albums, man. Was this year a good year for hip-hop? 2021 really a good year for hip hop compared to 2020? I mean, I just went through a whole bunch of albums, and I can honestly tell you, I listen to a lot of music. I can honestly tell you, there were no classic albums released. To me, in my opinion. In my opinion, there were no classic albums released, rap-wise. King's Disease is solid. Off Season was solid. Donda was, you know, solid. Certified Lover Boy, yeah. Meek Mills, yeah. Havoc and Star Speed, yeah. What album you guys think was a solid five mic album? I don't think there was a 5 mic album this year. And I just went through Autograph, Joel Ortiz, Expensive Pain, Meek Mills, Wreckage Manor, Donda, Hoffa, Ghostin', Exodus. What album released this year was a 5 mic album? A lot of the albums that I listened to this year, there's a lot of filler. And some of my favorite artists put out music this year as well. But again, that's just me. Hit the chat. Let me know what y'all think. Were there any perfect albums this year? What 5 mic album came out this year? Snoop Dogg released The Algorithm. DJ Khaled released Khaled Khaled. AZ released Do or Die 2. Lloyd Banks came back with The Curse of the Inevitable. J. Cole. Big names. Styles P. DMX. What album was a 5 mic album? Are we ever going to see 5 mic albums anymore? Are artists really putting together albums that we can listen to for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years without skipping? I don't know, y'all. There's too much music coming out. These artists are releasing too much music too soon for you to get used to an album. I'm going to hit the comments. Let me see what y'all saying. Jason says he's referring to the song Full Circle on the first King's Disease. Okay, all right, sorry. Yeah, because I'm like, wait a minute. I don't remember them being on the second album. All right, thanks for that, Jason. G Mafia said, nice to see both the Firm and Junior Mafia reunite after 20 years. Let's hope the same for Foxy and Kim. Yeah, I saw Lil C's, Kim, and a bunch of others in a picture recently. So they, C's and Kim are hanging out again. I think I saw Fabulous in that picture. It was a nice Brooklyn picture. I forgot where I saw it. Block of Time says, no, hip-hop wasn't. Triborough says, it was a good year for indie rap albums. As far as mainstream, not too many big releases. On the mainstream side, I'm happy on the mainstream side. I got Nas this year. I got Joel Ortiz. I got Wale, Meek, Styles, Havoc, Styles P again, J. Cole. I got some Rick Ross. I'm not too happy about the Rick Ross album, but I got Rick Ross. I got some Snoop Dogg. A lot of my DMX, a lot of my favorite spitters. I would like to see some more Kendrick. I want to see some more Kendrick stuff. I want to see some more Rhapsody stuff. Rhapsody needs to come back on the scene. I don't know what she's doing. I haven't seen anything from her lately. But all in all, this year, I'm a really happy person this year when it comes to hip-hop. I got a lot of good albums. That's the thing. I got a lot of good albums. I don't know if I got a lot of great albums. I'm getting a lot of stuff. I can go on my phone on Tidal every other day and find a new album. Every other week, an album is being released. So I have no problem. Like, yo, my list of albums that I have saved in Tidal, it goes on and on and on and on. So this year I got a lot of music I can listen to. But again, any classics? On a side note, I saw Raekwon talking today on Vlad TV, and he was going on about why he thinks that the Wu-Tang Forever album wasn't a classic album. And I had to sit back. I just told someone that the other day, like, the album is solid, but unskippable? No. Classic? Yes. I think the double CD Wu-Tang Forever is a classic album. Unskippable? No. There's some songs you can skip on there. But Raekwon was breaking down the turmoil that was going on while they were recording that album. Like he said, like the guys were so popular, they had so much money that they really weren't coming together as a group and sparring anymore. So Raekwon is one of those people, he's really not happy with the way how the album turned out. I also saw some stuff online about Nas saying that there's a couple of his albums that he's not happy with. And I want to read the whole article first before I go back to it. So I mean, we're going to get into that. I really want to read and see which albums he's talking about. It's probably going to be Nostradamus. You know, Nostradamus is one of those albums that Nas released that I think that was maybe his weakest album back then. So I want to go read the whole article and see what he was talking about, what album he wasn't happy with. But coming up soon, we're going to be doing a Nas month. You know, Grammy's coming up, so we gotta do it for our boy Nas. So look out in the next few weeks for a bunch of Nas stuff. We got some Nas stuff coming. Don't forget, tomorrow we got Freestyle Friday coming. We got we got some ladies coming. Freestyle Friday tomorrow, so y'all look out for that one. We just dropped the video yesterday, J. Cole versus Kendrick. Go drop a comment on that. Let me know what album y'all think is a better album. Born Sinner or the Damn album. I'm going with Born Sinner. I like the Damn album. Good album. But I'm going with J. Cole on that one. And don't forget, like and subscribe down below. Let me know how y'all feel. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. And we're going to get ready to get up out of here. Very happy with this year's music, but again, I just think that we just didn't get a lot of classics this year. See, Sarah's dropping some. Sarah says, yes, Knicks versus Rockets. The Knicks are up, second quarter in progress. All right, let's go Knicks. Knicks are winning. I'm going to check out that game when I'm finished here. Triborough says, I seen Rhapsody got a new deal with Hennessy. Everybody's doing stuff with Hennessy, man. Shout out. Nas, shout out to Nas for starting that up. As far as what I know, the first person I really saw doing Hennessy commercials was Nas. So shout out to them. I also see, is it Janelle Monáe? Janelle Monáe. I see she has a promotion with an alcohol as well too. But shout out to Hennessy for giving them that money, man. G Mafia says, I forgot the title of the song. Kind of took me back to 96, Affirmative Action, because the way they were spitting. Yes, that song was called Full Circle, I believe. I believe the song was called Full Circle on the Nas album, King Disease 1. I could be wrong. Let me go back up. I missed a few comments here. Hold up. Alright, let me go back. Wreckage Manor. Triborough says, Wreckage Manor to me is the closest album this year that's a 5-mic classic. I'm enjoying Wreckage Manor. I'm enjoying Wreckage Manor. And I saw the interview where they interviewed both Styles P and Havoc. Great interview. And they were asking Havoc why he reached out to Styles P. So go check out that interview. Really good interview, Styles P and Havoc. And it's good to see two spitters coming together and putting that album together. I really like that album, that Wreckage Manor album. It's on my list. I'm loving it. Blocker Tom says, give me at least top 100 albums, please. Ooh, top 100. Oh, you're going to have me typing all day, Blocker. Ooh, ooh. We got the Soul on Fire album. I'm going to check that out, Blocker. Don't worry. Triborough says, I seen Rhapsody got a new deal with the Hennessy, And then Sarah said with the Knicks down below that. And then Triborough says, classics don't come out every year like it used to be. In this era, you're lucky to hear a solid rap album. That is true too, y'all. When you go back and you look at the 90s, there was some classic stuff coming out on a smooth basis. We had some really good albums in the 90s, yo. I just think that nowadays it's just too much music coming out. Like, I love Styles P. Styles P, one of my favorite artists. But last year alone, like, Styles dropped like 4 albums in 2019, one of those 2 years. Styles was just dropping music after music after music. I'm like, yo, Styles, slow down. I think these artists, and I know what it is. They're making more money now with the streaming, so I understand why they're putting out all of these albums. I get it. The money is there now. I tell a lot of people, man, the 90s, these artists weren't making money like that. Now, the money is there, so these guys are just putting out music. Styles P, where's the other one? Was it 2019? 2018, he had Down Bag. He had the Beloved album with him and Davies. He had the G-Host album in 2018. And he has something else as well. And then 2019, he dropped the Presence album. 2020, Styles Ghosts. And again, the Ghostin' this year. And then Wreckage Matter. It's just too much music. I'm not mad. I'm happy with the content that they're giving me. They're giving me some good content. But it's just too much. Sometimes too much is too much, man. You know? But what are you going to do? Alright, we're going to get ready to get up out of here. We're almost at the 50-minute mark. Again, if you're a West Indian and you like to have your holiday drinks, don't forget, I put it in the chat, Izora, that's the name of the company. Go on IG, check out their page on IG. Back Home Cocktail. This is the Pineapple Dream. They have a bunch. I think they have 5 different flavors you can choose from. This one has a hint of ginger in there as well. Tastes amazing. Izora Productions. Go check them out. Let me hit a few comments before I get up out of here. Jason is answering Blocker saying Missy declined. We still asking for a Missy versus, y'all. Come on, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, God. Let me see if we go with the comments. Hold on. Let me go with the comments. G Mafia says back in the day, a single could last up to a year along with hot remixes. Listen, man. When you had that album back in the days, you just released that single first. Put the single out, let the single bubble, let everybody love the single, and then later in the year, you drop the album, or you drop 2 singles. Drop 1, 2 singles, let it run for a few months, and then you hit us with the album. The album lasts us all year round, man. So shout out G Mafia, that's facts. G Mafia also says, we had remixes that were bigger than the album along with soundtracks. Yes. Some remixes, can't you see? Some remixes were hella big, yo. Shout out to the Bad Boy Life. Bad Boy is killing it. Blocker says, only like one song from the Nostradamus album. The Nostradamus album, you know, Nas had just came off of the I Am album, right? It was Illmatic, which is a smash hit. Illmatic went to the moon, alright? He dropped It Was Written to the moon. It was written as bananas. And then he hit us with the I Am album. The I Am album is very different from Illmatic and It Was Written, yo. When you listen to the I Am album, it's more commercialized. The production is not as gritty and hardcore as It Was Written and Illmatic. And then I thought he would have gone back to the hardcore roots. And then he released the Nostradamus, man. So the Nostradamus kind of threw me off when... And I like I Am. I like the I Am album. But I was just surprised when he dropped the Nostradamus after that. I thought he was going to go back to the Illmatic, It Was Written days. Shout out, Blocker. Thank you for that. Triborough says Busta Rhymes versus Eminem. Woo! Y'all know I'm going with Busta Rhymes. If Busta goes against Eminem, Eminem is not diverse enough to beat Busta Rhymes. Alright? I'm going with Busta Rhymes. Wheezy, Missy Elliott, Rakim, or LL Cool J? Wheezy, I want to see Wheezy. Since Wheezy came out on that last Verzuz, I think Wheezy is prepping to do a Verzuz in the next few months, yo. So we might see Wheezy. Like Jason says, Missy has declined a bunch of times. I think she might still do it. If the money is right, I think Missy might still do it. Rakim, I'm sure Rakim's going to do one. I'm positive. Rakim just saw KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane. Rakim will do a Verzuz. I don't know who he's going to go against, but Rakim is coming, yo. And LL Cool J wants to do one. LL Cool J wants to show the world who he is. I mean, we know who he is, but there's a whole generation out there that really doesn't know the Mama Said Knock You Out, the late 80s LL. LL wants to do a Verzuz. LL's going to do one soon. Triborough says, any of these opponents will make an epic battle. Yeah, Busta is going to be good. Eminem is going to sell. Weezy is going to sell. Missy is going to sell. Rakim will sell. LL Cool, yes, any of those will do numbers. Yep, Jason says that Missy declined. Blocker Time says, I told you I'm going with Born Sinner album, J. Cole over the Damn album. Alright. I love the Born Sinner album, one of my favorite albums. Jason says, Nas said he would change some songs on the I Am and Nostradamus album. Oh, that's what he was talking about. Okay. I'm going to watch I saw it on a post, but I didn't read the whole thing. So I'm going to sit down later on tonight. I'm going to read the post with him saying that. So the I Am album and the Nostradamus album. Yeah, man. If you listen to Illmatic and you listen to It Was Written, those albums, what he's talking about on those albums and the production on those two albums are crazy. The I Am album, I don't want to say he went pop, but he tried to dumb it down too much. He tried to dumb it down too much for the I Am. Again, I Am is a good album. No disrespect to the I Am album. But you can see he tried to dumb it down. And the Nostradamus album, same thing. The Genuine songs just kind of ruined it for him on that album. Nas fans at that time, we didn't want that from Nas. We wanted the Illmatic. We wanted the It Was Written Nas. We didn't want that Nostradamus Nas. So I'm gonna go read that article, Jason. Thanks for that. G Mafia says, especially in the 90s soundtracks to the motion picture soundtracks. There's a lot of good motion picture soundtracks out there, y'all. Romeo Must Die, The Wash from Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, Into Deep soundtrack, The Nutty Professor, ooh, Above the Rim sound, ooh. G Mafia, especially in the 90s, soundtracks to a motion picture made a lot debut success for artists like Case, Jay-Z, City High, Foxy Brown, and Usher. Yes, man. Motion picture soundtracks were amazing back in the days, yo. I got a few soundtracks up there. Let me hit a few more. Blocker says, if Busta Rhymes does a Verzuz against Rakim, I'm going with Busta Rhymes. Listen, Busta versus Rakim. Busta will have better stage presence. Busta will have better features. But Rakim can rhyme, y'all. Buster could rhyme too. Buster versus Rakim. I'm going Rakim, man. I'm going Rakim over Buster Rhymes, yo. No disrespect to Buster. No disrespect to Buster Bus. I'm going Rakim, man. I see Custom Designs is in the building. Custom, thanks for joining the stream. Custom is in here late. We about to get out of here. Custom's now jumping up in here. Thanks for joining. G Mafia says Tupac started that speed drive to record multiple songs and albums in 1 month or with little time, but Tupac did it for a different reason. I think Tupac, when Tupac came home from jail, when he joined Death Row, I think he saw it as he had lost time while he was locked up. So when Tupac came home, rest in peace Tupac, when Tupac came home, all Tupac wanted to do was just be in the studio recording music. But I think the plan was not to release it all at once. I think Tupac was just recording because he wanted to take over the game. Just drop something now. Have something in the bank. I can drop that, boom, have more. Like Tupac had a lot of stuff in the bank, but I don't think he was going to put it out that quick. With Tupac's passing, I don't want to say Death Row wanted to capitalize, but a lot of the albums, a lot of the stuff that Tupac had that he was recording or he already had recorded, they had no choice but to put it out. But I believe when Tupac was locked up, it slowed down his recording process. When he came home, he just wanted to record, just to make up for lost time. Put stuff together, put it on the drives, have them here, have Danny Boy, and then he was just gonna just hit us with boom, boom. But I don't think Pac would have put them all out too close to each other. Pac was too smart. Pac was looking long term. 1, 2, 3, 4 years down the line. Then he had the Outlaws too. So he was gonna shout out to Pac, man. Rest in peace, Pac. Again, Custom Designs is here. M360 is here. M360, thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Triborough says, for a compilation of unreleased joints, Lost Tapes was great. Lost Tapes is one of Nas's best albums. I know it's not really an album. I know. But when you talk about Lost Tapes, in my opinion, is in his top 3. Alright? It's not better than It Was Written. I might put Lost Tapes over Illmatic. If I had to choose, I'm going It Was Written, Lost Tapes 1. Lost Tapes. Illmatic. If I had to choose, Lost Tapes is an amazing album from Nas. Amazing. I'll read that again. Triborough. For a compilation of unreleased joints, Lost Tapes was great. Facts. Not too many artists can drop an album worth of old joints and still be one of their best projects. At Jason. No. Lost Tapes is a super classic, yo. Whenever I put the album on and you hear those piano strings, oh, listen. Lost Tapes, out of here. Classic. Triborough says, facts. Pac's work ethic was insane. He wasn't human. Yeah, man. I just think Pac just had a plan. He had a plan to just album, and he's going to have another album. He would have another album. Remember, Pac is the first artist to drop a double CD. Alright? First guy to drop a double CD. His mind would just... And then he had the Outlaws. Imagine if Pac was still here with the Outlaws. I know they weren't on his level rhyme-wise, but when you're around someone that can spit like that and their work ethic is that much, you have no choice but to learn from them. The Outlaws would have gotten much better than what they were on that first album. They would have blossomed into an amazing crew. Baka, You Owe Me by Nas is my only favorite song from Nostradamus. Owe Me Back Like You Saved Me. That's his downfall track, man. He shouldn't have did that. His fans didn't want that from him. Nas fans didn't want Dancing Nas. Back then. Nas fans didn't want the genuine. No, Nas fans wanted the army hats and the army jackets and the 40 belows. We didn't want that. We didn't want that from Nas. There was enough other artists giving us that. Mace and all that. They were giving it. We didn't need that from Nas. Nas fans didn't want that Nas and Genuine and stuff on that. Nah. Let me see what's good. What's good, Custom? Tribal said the respect for Rakim would automatically give him the edge, and I do agree with that too. I respect Busta Rhymes too, but for Rakim being around for so long in the 80s all the way into the 90s, and Rakim got classics, yo. If you haven't seen the Tiny Desk series, you can go on YouTube. Rakim did a Tiny Desk series where he did the little small concert in the little room. Amazing. Go check it out. Tiny Desk series with Rakim. Amazing. Alright, we'll read a few more comments. We're gonna get up out of here. M360 says Rakim is scared to do a ooh, let me take a drink before I finish that. Izora Productions, y'all. Pineapple Dream, y'all. Go on IG, go on Instagram. Check them out, man. Tell them 16 Bars sent you. Let me read this again. M360. Rakim is scared to do a versus. That's why he turned down Big Daddy Kane. Wow. Wow. M360, you're going to say Rakim is scared. You know what? You know what, M360? I'm going to leave that one alone. Thank you for the comment. Appreciate it. Alright, Tribal says Pac knew his time on Earth was limited. He was always in the studio working on tracks. Yeah, man, Pac was a studio rat, man. He stayed in the studio, y'all. Custom Design says, to be honest, a good matchup for Busta would be Mystical. They got the same type of energy, but Mystical don't got enough hits. I was gonna say the same thing. I don't think Mystical can hang with Busta. He doesn't have enough classics. Mystical is okay. Mystical had his run with No Limit. He's alright, but 20 solid tracks to go against Busta's 20? Nah. Mystical don't want that. Block of Time says Custom Design, Busta Rhymes versus Mystical would be a great versus, but Busta would break. Nah. I like Mystical as an artist. Mystical don't got the hits for it. I'm going to read one more comment. We're going to get up out of here. Thank you all for joining the stream each and every Thursday, man. Really appreciate y'all. Tribal Gigolo says Kane was going to lose to Rakim anyway. Yo, stop. Why y'all getting at my man tonight? What Kane did that? Oh, man. Now y'all killing Kane. Listen. Rakim, Kane, I would have liked to see that too, y'all. Like, I enjoyed the Boogie Down. Look, I'm a big KRS-One fan too, so I didn't mind. I love that. But Kane versus Rakim, y'all, that would be a good versus too. I don't know if I could call Kane versus Rakim, y'all. I really can't, Tribal. I really can't. I like them both. But nah, I ain't gonna choose. That would have been. Oh man, y'all killing me tonight, man. Yo, thank you for joining the stream, y'all. We gonna see y'all next Thursday. Don't forget to share the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit the subscribe button down below. If you're here right now, give the video a like down below. Tomorrow, Freestyle Friday is dropping 10 a.m. Turn on your notifications, Joe. This one's gonna be fire. Nas month is coming. We got a bunch of Nas stuff coming your way, y'all. Y'all gonna enjoy the new year, man. I promise.